He spent 20 years in jail for a murder he didn't commit. Now he is a free man, and he is crediting, of all people, the mother of the slain woman for helping overturn his conviction. Now they are speaking with Inside Edition about their incredible story.
They share a special bond few could possibly imagine. Incredibly, he was convicted of murdering her daughter.
They owe Chris an apology. They got it wrong.
It all began in 1996. Angie Dodge, a pretty 18-year-old, had been savagely stabbed and raped. The chilling crime sent shockwaves through her hometown of Idaho Falls. Christopher Tapp was charged with Angie's murder, even though his DNA did not match samples found at the crime scene.
In my heart and my mind, I knew I was innocent of all this.
Did you hear her scream or anything like that? I wasn't there.
Cops conducted an intense 30-hour interrogation.
You hold her down, okay, while she's being cut.
The 19-year-old was also administered 7 polygraph tests.
I felt scared, threatened, coerced, like it's a snowball going downhill, and it just wouldn't stop, and it just ran over me.
In court, Carol Dodge came face to face with the man she believed killed her daughter.
I just blurted out, "You beast, you," because he was the first person I could put a face to that had killed my daughter.
Christopher Tapp was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Years passed, and Carol started to have doubts and became obsessed with finding whose DNA was left at the crime scene.
I had been told for 13 years, 100%, that Chris was part of the killing. And just because his DNA didn't match, he was still there and he still participated.
Everything changed when she met with Tapp's attorney, John Thomas, who showed her the full interrogation and polygraph tapes.
When I saw those tapes, I got sick to my stomach and I wanted to put my fist through the television.
Carol relentlessly appealed to Idaho Falls' new police chief, Bryce Johnson, to have the DNA evidence analyzed.
She wanted to know who killed her daughter. She wanted justice.
23 years after the murder, a huge break in the case. Cutting-edge genealogical technology led to a suspect.
We took his name, started to investigate, and we found that he had lived across the street from Angie at the time. The odds of that are not very high. So then we went and were able to surreptitiously get a sample of his DNA off of a cigarette and compare it, and that's where we got the match.
We're here to announce that we have arrested Brian Leigh Drips for the murder and rape of Angie Dodge.
Christopher Tapp, now 43, was in the clear. Outside court, Carol celebrated with Christopher's mom, Vera.
I gave her son back, but I gained one.
After 23 years with his wife by his side, Christopher Tapp can finally enjoy freedom, all thanks to a mom who never gave up seeking justice for her daughter.
If it wasn't for her, being, my champion and standing up for me, then I would still be sitting inside the prison.
The man now charged with the murder has pled not guilty.